Hi everyone, my name is Rishit. Today is the 14th of April 2024 and I'm going to be going over the weekly prediction for Tesla this week. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into this video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to make sure you're comfortable with your decision and do not only rely on the information in this video. You may not be comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style that I use, so if you are a market participant who is watching this video, use it for educational purposes since that is the video's intent. With that out of the way, now let's move into the monthly charts. We can see in terms of trend, definitely Tesla's monthly chart show a downwards trend as of the recent history. Since July 2023, we've had a pretty clear downtrend, and more specifically, we have this downwards falling wedge. Now, although they have converged, this is a recent development since I did extend the lines future. Since this scale was originally done on the weekly charts, this doesn't exactly match the scale. We'll see this more clearly in the weekly charts. As we can see, RSI is going downwards, confirming this movement. Although it looks sideways, it is actually going downwards. OBV, again, same. If we look from this point here, clearly going downwards. I mean, it's definitely, this is confirmed downwards bearish movement for the monthly chart. So we have obviously a bearish inclination from this chart. Weekly charts, we have a similar pattern. Overarchingly, it is quite bearish. Now we can see that this downward wedge makes more sense as we take it into scale for the weekly charts where it was originally meant for. I mean, again, Tesla's been sideways for the last 5 weeks, so it's been very difficult to make profits since we had an inside bar, then a bullish candle, which was expected to have a bullish week. However, the next week we had a bearish candle, and then this week we had another inside bar candle, or harami in terms of candlestick, and on lower volume than the previous week as well. RSI is definitely going down, OBV is going down as well, so the overarching theme is that Tesla goes down. However, in terms of the weekly charts, again, we do have to set a high and low. Here we will set the resistance as the high of this candle at 179.22, and we'll set the support here as the low of this candle, or no, even better, this resistance point here at 163.7. If we scroll back, has been quite a prominent resistance that has held true many times in the past. So this is definitely the support we will be using at 163.7. Finally, let's move to the daily charts to see this price action in even more detail. I mean, we had a pretty weird week since if we look here from the 8th, we had 2 upwards candles, which actually did end up breaking the upward wedge. However, we declined back downwards. Quite a weird week, and we do need confirmation for at least this price movement to go down below this 163.7 mark to confirm that we are going downwards. But again, however, we can see that although the price movement here is actually quite sideways, the RSI has gone up. And OBV is slightly tilting upwards. So we do have a divergence, which is why we are still pretty almost evenly spaced. However, in recent price action, we do see a break in the support. We are expecting a downwards movement. However, if the upwards movement does happen, it's not too far off since it is only 8 points. Very similar to the resistance difference as well. So if we actually go to the weekly charts, the resistance for this week is around 179, which is also 8 points. Quite similar. And that's why we are evenly spaced. So yeah, so the high for this week is 179. So we are pretty close in that aspect. So if we go to the Tesla spreadsheet here, we can see that, again, last week we didn't have a trade, so this stays the same. This week, our resistance is 179.22, and the support is 163.7, with a target of 2% trailing stop loss. If the target or SL isn't hit and we are in a position, then we close on Friday. Weekly trend is down, so is the monthly trend. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.